Guys, what's up? Last night I talked about the NBA, the Eastern Conference race, but I am getting to those of you who voted to hear about Nick Saban and his reign in college football, reign, R-E-I-G-N, that kind of reign as king of college football. Nick Saban is once again the king of college football. Fun fact I want to throw out there just at the beginning of this is every year since 2012 that Nick Saban has won the national title, LeBron James has won the NBA Finals, and then the years that Saban has lost, LeBron has lost in the NBA Finals. So that's pretty interesting. Just some random fact there for you. So Saban won. We'll see if LeBron wins a title this year. But anyways, getting to Nick Saban, this guy is an amazing coach. He now has 6 national championships as a coach. He had 1 at LSU, 5 now at Alabama. This ties Bear Bryant for the most coaching national championships in history. He needs 1 more to pass him. So a lot of people recently have been speculating, should Saban stop the college game? Should he go to the NFL and try again? He had a stint with the Dolphins where he wasn't very successful. He didn't have the most talented team, which kind of hurt him. That was hard that way. But Nick Saban, he has those options. I think a lot of NFL teams would want him. But to be honest, if I was Nick Saban, I would keep my butt in college football and continue to dominate. He's a phenomenal coach. He's going to keep getting these top recruits. As we see, this guy, Tua Tagovailoa, Tagovailoa, however you say his name. He's got a difficult name. But this kid was the number 1 pass read option quarterback in the nation, and he committed to Alabama, was a backup, came in, ended up winning the national championship for him. I'll get to that in just a second about that and his impact. But Saban knows how to recruit. He loses a bunch of guys every year, but continues to have a competitive team. He wins another national title. He is a phenomenal coach. Another thing is people see John Gruden, who just got a contract with the Raiders, 10 years, $100 million, with incentives up to about $120 million. So people think, well, maybe Nick Saban should go get more money in the NFL. But you know what? He makes $8 million a year. He made $11 million this year, including his incentives and endorsements, things like that. So I think he just needs to stick in college football, and he is a phenomenal coach that really gets it done. Now, I do want to give my take on who should we give credit more to for the win at the national championship, Tua Tagovailoa or Nick Saban. Tagovailoa is the quarterback that ended up starting the second half and winning. My argument is it was Nick Saban. He's the one that won it for him because it was his decision. Jalen Hurts is 25-2 as a starting quarterback. Only lost 2 games. He's fairly effective. He's not the best passer, but he's effective. He wins football games. And Nick Saban had the guts to go to a freshman quarterback in the national championship in the second half, and it turned out to work. Tagovailoa almost lost them the game at the end, taking that sack, but then he made an incredible throw to win it. But I think you got to give credit to Nick Saban because Nick Saban is the one who made that coaching decision. That's a hard decision to make. But also, Alabama didn't play very well in the national championship, to be quite honest. They did not play their best football, and yet they came out. They won the football game against a great Georgia team who's on the come up. They're going to be good for a while. They got a great coach. But really, Nick Saban had one of his best coaching games, I think, in his entire career. Making those decisions. His defense, he always has his defense top-notch. Offense struggles a little bit, but he won a national championship without much of an offense. And next year it'll be interesting to see who he turns to, whether it's Jalen Hurts or Tagovailoa. Hurts might transfer if he decides to go with Tagovailoa, but it all comes down to Nick Saban and his prowess and his incredible mind, his football mind. He makes a lot of money. Stick around, Nick Saban. Stick around college football. I know most people will hate it and still be tired of Alabama winning year after year. But I almost found myself rooting for Alabama in that game because Nick Saban, I really admire him and how good of a coach he is. And also, Alabama, people were giving him so much crap going into the college football playoff, and they ended up winning it. So, Nick Saban, still king of college football. I imagine he'll stay that way for a long time, so get used to it.